To get to the Scratch website, you would go to scratch.mit.edu. It's created by MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. But if I type in the address bar, scratch.org, you'll see that it actually just automatically takes me there anyway. If you don't have a Scratch account, you need to click on Join Scratch and use your school username, please. Create a password using your school password, and you'll have to type it again, and it'll ask for some more information like your age. Just go ahead and fill it all out till you have your account done, created, and I'm going to go ahead and sign in since I do have an account. So we're going to learn some basic tools, the Scratch platform. So I'm going to click on Create. And now here is where I can create the Scratch program. So you see it's blocks based, and that means that I can just drag in the blocks, kind of like you do at code.org, to program whatever sprite I have selected. I'm going to first show you some of the basics to help you get started, and then I'll show you where there are many tutorials for you to choose from. So again, here is our programming area, and here is our sprite, or another name for a character or something that exists inside your animation window. I want a background. So I see right here, it says choose a backdrop. So I'm going to click on it, and I can choose any of these. So let's try blue sky. And now that is my new background. And instead of that default Scratch cat or character, I'm going to go ahead and get a different character. So that's right here. Choose a sprite. And now it doesn't have to be a character. Remember, a sprite is anything that exists inside that animation window. So let's try. What should I choose? How about this cat 2? I'll try that one. Okay. And now I see both of them in there. If I click on this one, I can delete him. Okay. And now I have this cat. And I want in my program that cat to start on the left-hand side. And now I'm going to events. That's how I start my program. And I'm going to say when someone clicks the flag is when my program is going to start. So I want him to move to, let's go get another sprite. Let's see what he's moving to. What would that cat maybe want to go toward? Maybe it's curious about this butterfly. Okay, so I chose that butterfly. I'll put that butterfly up here. Okay, and this cat is going to move toward that butterfly. So notice right now I have nothing in my window. What happened to it? Well, that's because right now down here my butterfly is selected, and the butterfly has its own programming. I was working on programming that cat. There's my flag. Okay, I am going to say that my cat is going to start at what position? So that would be motion, and I can see what the position is right now, my X value and my Y value. And if I say set X and Y, here's set X, it automatically has the value that it's at right now. So I don't have to worry about that. And my Y value. Whoops. There we go. Okay. And now I want it to move. So let's take a look at our choices here. It says go to, and then it has the values of it right now, but maybe I want it to go to the butterfly. Okay. Go to random position. What choices are here? Go to butterfly. Well, that sounds like something I want. Let's see what happens if I put it in here. So I start at this position, and then I say go to butterfly. And now I can test it by clicking on my flag. Oh, I just jumped there. That isn't really what I want. So I'm going to put that back. And now I'm going to start the flag again. And it looks to me like it didn't start where it was supposed to start. It's supposed to go down here. Okay? And that is, oh, it says negative 60. Huh. Wonder why that wasn't right. Negative 60. Maybe it just put the new value in, I don't know. Okay, and this is actually negative 142. And on the screen it's negative 141, which is barely any difference. Okay, so what I really want it to do is to glide to the butterfly. I don't want it to just go there or jump there. I want it to glide, and here I say how many seconds. Let's see how long it takes or how fast it moves with 1 second. And there it goes. Maybe he's a little timid. So I say, take 2 seconds. And, okay, so change X and Y. Now I see why it's doing that. I said change Y. See that mistake? I needed set Y, didn't I? Maybe you saw that when I did it. So it's important that you get the right things in here. So let me put him back where I want him. And negative 140, negative 77, set Y. And I guess I'll make that what it currently is, so I'm changing it again. Okay, now let's see if it starts over like it's supposed to. Okay, there it goes. So it's slower, isn't it? And try it again. There it goes. Okay, so it went there. Well, maybe I want it to just go forward and then go to the butterfly. So I'm going to say glide to, and let me move this guy right here, and see the 151 right here and the negative 41? That's its current position. So take 1 second to go there, and then 2 seconds, because he doesn't know yet if he's afraid of that butterfly. And slowly. Oh, but isn't that weird, him going sideways? Shouldn't he turn? So I'm going to take this, and what do you think? Where do you think turn would be? Ah, there it is. Turn left or turn right. And I want it to turn left. And do you know what a square corner is? To turn about a corner would be 90 degrees. And then he'll move up to the butterfly slowly. Okay. And play it. There he is. And you know what? I don't like that he's right on top of it. He just wanted to come and say hi. So let's have him go here. And let's have that butterfly rotate also. Okay? So I have this guy. Instead, I want him to go to a certain position. So he's not going to glide to the butterfly. Instead, let's have him glide to the position he's in right now, which is in this block. Okay, so he's going to glide there, and I think since he's only going half that distance, we'll leave it at 1 second because it will still look shorter. Okay, at the same time, I want this butterfly to turn around. So let's go to the butterfly. And I'm going to say when the flag is clicked, because it's all going to happen at the same time, then my butterfly is going to rotate. That was in motion. And so he's going to turn. Let's have him turn right. And he's going to turn 180 degrees. And you think he's going to immediately turn 180? Let's see how fast that happens. Yep, he immediately turned. Do you think we can have him just turn slowly? I don't see a way. There's not like a glide to a turn like there is gliding to a position. So instead, what I can do, I want in the end for him to be there. So I don't know what this value is going to be, but I'm going to say in here, I want, let's see, control. And I'll say repeat 10 times. This look familiar? And I'm going to put a weight in there. So that is also control. But I wonder if we can go less than 1. Do you think we can? Let's do a 0.25 and see if it allows it to stay. And here I'll say turn 15 degrees. How about 18 degrees? Because that way, when it rotates 10 times, it will have gone 180 degrees, because 10 times 18 is 180. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, look at what happened. He's turned the other way, because when he starts over, I didn't say anything about the turn. So we have to go, now this is called debugging. We have a kind of a bug, something that's not working the way we want it to. And I think we need to go every 0.1 second, or 1/10 of a second. Okay, let's go back to this guy. And let's see if we can set its rotation. Point to, I think it actually says. Here we go. Point towards, or point in direction. And now we're just going to have to do trial and error here. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's the right way. Oh, and look at our 0.1 seconds seem to turn. Oh, look, our butterfly. He also has to be pointing at 90. So go back to the butterfly, and we're going to point him in direction 90. So that's way in the beginning. Make sure he's pointing up. And now I think we're good. Here we go. Okay, so that's a good start. And you are now going to submit your file, so I have the opportunity to show you a few other things. One is you want to give it an appropriate title. So Untitled doesn't tell me what that program was about. We'll name it appropriately. I'm going to call this Cat to Butterfly. And I have to save to make sure that all of my new changes are kept. So I go to File and Save Now. And you need to submit your programs when you're done with them, including this one. So I'm going to say File and Save to your computer. And do you remember where things go when you save on your computer from the internet? It goes to your Downloads folder. So there it is. And I can go like this. You're actually going to see 2 of them. But here we go. Right there, Cat to Butterfly is in my Downloads folder, which looks a little different than yours. And go ahead and submit that as finished. When you're done with that, then you're going to go to Tutorials and see what all is here. You have all kinds of helpful tutorials. And finish up today by doing one of the tutorials. It will help teach you how to make something happen that you might be interested in. How about create animations that talk? I click on it and play it.
With Scratch, you can make characters talk out loud, perform a song,
I'm the Ghost Trapper.
tell a story,
Let's go find it.
or anything else you can imagine.
Happy to fall. I'm open.
Here it comes. To get started, click this button and add the text-to-speech blocks.
Okay, so you're just going to follow the instructions of the tutorial. When you finish that one, you'll also submit your own personal tutorial from the Scratch library. So you have 2 files to submit today. Good luck and have fun.